Day 1 and 0 in the pits, Sick Week 2023. Alright guys, this is registration and day 0 of Sick Week. So I'm going to run y'all through the pits real quick, but first, hang on, I got a butterfly. Okay, my bad. I hear one more coming. Hang tight. Alright guys, I apologize, that one was kind of sitting still. So, there's all kinds of cars here. That blue Camaro belongs to Kevin Smith at KSR. He is here based out of Florida, and he'll also be one of our checkpoints and one of our drive days. So hopefully we'll get to go and visit his shop and maybe rub elbows and get to know the man himself. I'm going to run through the picture real quick and show y'all some of these cars and stuff. And this, again, like I said, is day 0. So it's actually Sunday. The event will start tomorrow. But everybody's pretty much getting in, getting their cars teched in, and finding places to park. It's overcasty, hot. It's a lot warmer than what I expected it was going to be. And there's cars galore here, ranging from old school T-buckets and, gassers to newer style Camaro and trucks and everything like that, and anything in between. So far, we do know that the Swedes are here. The defending champion from Rocky Mountain Race Week a while back is here. There's some mid 6 second quarter mile cars here, as well as some that are going to be slower that do the dial your own class, open wheels, kind of like that guy right there, all kinds of stuff. Anybody that comes to this is bound to find a type of car that they like. If you don't, you're not a gearhead. That's all there is to it. But anyway, so I'm going to stroll y'all through here, and I noticed that Suburban over there earlier that is a very, very clean vehicle, and he is registered to race, so hopefully later in the week we can see what he's running. One of the heavy hitters on the lot that will be Tom Bailey's buddy and engine builder, Steve Morris of Morris Racing Engines. And hang on, we'll get over here real quick, and that is his Buick station wagon. I'm gonna come over here because there's some people standing there, and I'll make a little U-turn real quick. And here you go. This is one of the 6 second rides, and as you can tell, it definitely is a station wagon, and that's Steve Morris himself right there in the blue shirt. So I heard earlier that they're trying to get U-joints put in there. So basically the way this works is you're allowed to trailer your car and bring it to Orlando, the first track. Once you unload your car, you can load up your trailer if you're taking a trailer, or if you're piling everything else in the back of a truck, however it may be. You get everything you need as far as tools, extra supplies, extra tires, anything of that nature. You have to carry them with you from track to track. You cannot have a support vehicle, and you do not put your race car back on a trailer and have it towed to the next track. You drive the car that you race the entire week. So all these trailers that you're looking at right now, once they're unloaded and all those supplies and stuff are put in the smaller trailers or on the car itself, truck, whichever it may be, and they go get their car teched in a parking spot in the pits, they cannot come back to these trailers, and if they do, they get disqualified. So it's pretty strict, and it's making sure that these guys aren't saying, hey, I got a street car that I can go around the block and drop their kid off and say, see, it's a street car. They're actually going to have to drive, and I think the route's going to be almost 900 miles in the next 5 days. So it's going to be a grueling event and fun. We did switch, since we didn't get the truck running, from sick week to sick ward, which means we will be driving the same route and everything is the racers. We just won't be racing. And we also get some perks. We get 2 catered lunches and we get free bottled water and snacks throughout the day. So it's still kind of cool, and it'll let me know if I'm going to be able to actually hold up physically to the rigorous conditions and the driving of 5 days of sick week. And hopefully next year I'll get to compete. So just now saw something, so hang tight. I'm going to turn around real quick. There's a C10 over here, and let me get over here. It says he's running the Ultimate Iron, or that's what's on the back of it. I have no clue. Pretty clean looking truck. So I like that Camaro too. Another butterfly, sorry. This hot dog truck that you see me coming up on, that is Tom Bailey's. He actually has a crew in it that serves water, hot dogs, and they have ice cream sandwiches for the racers and the sick ward people. And well, hold on, I'm getting a handoff right now. Getting me a cold snack. So, which is good because we're now at day 1 and yesterday at day 0. Wasn't thinking about being on the antibiotics, and I got sunburned. So ears, back of my neck, face, nose, cheeks. I look like a cross between Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the red cheeks of Santa Claus, I guess. But anyway, so the pits are filling up, everything's getting ready, the cars are teched, and everybody's getting ready to make passes. So they're got their drive tires off and slicks or drag radials are on. I'm going to roll me off through these pits. You're going to see a lot of cars that kind of like this GMC right here will be kind of mingling in with the ones that have the green headers on them, which are the sick ward cars, and the orange header all across the top of the brow of the windshields are the sick week contenders. So they're the race cars. So, and that right there is a mobile welder. He's also got a tubing bender and all kinds of shit in that truck, man. It's pretty neat. There's a guy running around with a lift too that you can use. So here we go again. This is the back half of the pits where all the trailers were yesterday. And as we get a little bit further down, you're going to notice that the majority of them are closed. So I'm going to go ahead and time lapse through this and then get going to the other end of the pit, and we'll get back. Hang tight. Okay guys, I hear something coming, so I'm going to give y'all another little sound bite from in the pits. Alright, so we're going to run through here again and see if there's any people that y'all might notice. There's several YouTube celebrities and influencers, I guess they like to be called here. Of course, everybody knows that Derek from Bicycle Garage is here as usual. He is injured, and I think they said a chick's going to be driving one of the cars for him. Right up here, let's look. I don't see him yet, but I saw Mullet with Cletus McFarlane come in a little bit earlier, but I don't know where he's parked. He might be a little bit further down. So there are 2 women here that are well known. Tina Pierce from the Street Outlaws is here, and Alex Taylor, who is part of Hot Rod Garage now, the co-host. She is here, and Dennis, her dad, has her car running pretty damn quick, so they're going to be a mid 6-second ride car pretty much all weekend. So there's Steve Morse's car and Kevin Smith's Camaro from KSR, and there's Steve Morse's Buick station wagon. Yeah, the guys are admiring all these cars, and right there the blue one you can see, that is Alex Taylor's car. trying to weave through traffic for a second, so hang tight. And like I said, you can look over there and there's some cars that look factory, or some that are actually street rods, hot rods, and then you got, you know, pretty much what most would call a full-blown drag car. Well, there's Mullet right here, and that's Garrett Mitchell. People call Cletus McFarland, of course, and the Mustang over there is his brother, the Dr. Pepper ride. So, and George was running around here a minute ago. He said he doesn't have the Blazer, it's in timeout, it's having motor issues, and he's riding in McFlurry with somebody else as a co-pilot. But yeah, so heavy hitters, YouTubers, you name it. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the rundown. They're getting ready and they're calling them to the lanes, so I'm going to make my way back through the staging lanes here pretty fast. I'm going to go through this back aisle in a second and let y'all see some more stuff, and time lapse it until I get through the other side. Later on in some other videos, we will share some of the unique trailers that these guys are toting their spare parts and their tires and everything on, and try to give you some, you know, video of the transition with them jacking them up and changing the tires, getting them from street mode to race mode, and all that good stuff. But as for right now, I need to kind of move my little butt to this other side, and then I'm going to shoot on down to the pits and go through the staging lanes that are on the other end. And I got to cross the track and get over a pad by the tower. That way I can try to video. Today mainly we're going to video and do some burnouts and let y'all see some of that. But I'm going to go ahead and pop y'all on time lapse and get to the other side. Hey, y'all see that's a General Lee. Anyway, alright man, so I will time lapse this. Y'all enjoy the rest of the video. If you look real quick to the left, that's Robert Slaughter, my co-pilot, wearing one of the Bad Attitude C10 shirts with the C10 silhouette on it. Alright guys, we'll be sharing more from Sick Week as this week moves forward. As always, please like and subscribe.